those two very weird guys who are wandering about the boat with dark glasses?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure I've seen them looking through my cabin's window this morning. And also, when you looked at me, when you saw me at the swimming pool, I was actually watching them measuring the pool.
Maybe. If it was your wife that was killed, a female, this murderer will only be attracted by another female showing fear.
Yes, you might be right.
I can help you.
But how can you do that?
It won't be hard. It won't be hard. I can provoke my husband to... Well, I've always had problems with him attempting to beat me up. I can provoke him.
Yes.
I can run out with him following me right into these two characters, and you can see their reaction. I'll just show fear.
That might be too dangerous.
Excuse me. Beer?
Guess what? I just saw. I've been to the German guys' rooms and I saw a photograph of my former wife in there.
Ja, mal ein bisschen von der Arbeit abschalten, ein bisschen Kommissar spielen. Ich warte erstmal, bis ich hier auch eingeschenkt habe. Alter Nazi. Ja,
And you know, the funniest thing about that junk business was that when one of the fellows was fished out of the water, they found about 3 kilos of heroin strapped to his waist. So once they got him out of the water, dried him out, changed his clothes, they handed him over to the authorities. And what did they do? They hanged him. Really good that was.
That's my book. I haven't finished with it yet.
well, I'm reading it.
Well, you didn't ask if you could start.
Bugger off.
You don't be nasty to people just like that. She's my fucking wife, for Christ's sake.
Don't use bad words now. Calm down and just calm down. Come over here. Come over here. Just calm down. Everything will be alright. Yeah?
It's the same old story. He was a different man when I met him.
Oh.
And slowly and gradually, he's changed. He's a different man. I don't know what to do now. This voyage is... it's bringing a lot of aggression on his part. I'm just scared. I'm so scared. I mean, can't you see the fear in my eyes? I'm scared all the time.
Really interesting games, you know?
Nelson!
Oh, hello, excuse me, please.
Oh, yeah, Nelson.
Yes?
The most amazing thing has happened. The Germans, I don't think they're the bad guys.
What do you mean?
The plan just went through, and they're not the bad guys. I'm almost sure of it. But I think they know something.
But if it's not them, who could that be?
I don't know. I think they know. You should talk to them.
Oh,
Who's there?
hello, Miss Vicky. Yes, can we talk about the game later? And I'll look for you some other time, and then we'll discuss about the game. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
See you later then.
Thank you. I'll see you later. Yeah.
I think you should talk to them. I think they know something.
Who's there?
Excuse me to butt in, but looking to suspecting you all along of something terrible that happened last year, and just now I realized that I was wrong all along.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I presume so.
We just private investigators for the shipping company.
Oh, I see. That explains a lot.
So does it explain?
Is that why? I mean, I've been following you around. I've seen you taking pictures of...
Sneaking up on us.
I beg your pardon?
You've been sneaking up on us. We felt watched by you.
I'm afraid I have. You know, my wife was in this boat last year.
We know.
How do you know? You've been...
We're following a long time. Your
So,
trace.
so that's what you're investigating, these
That's
crimes.
Because you are one of the most suspicious guys on board.
Why me?
You've been acting very suspicious.
Very suspicious.
But you and the other couple, which couple was that, Michael?
The couple with a pull-down bed.
Why? Why do you suspect them?
We will have ways to find out.
Sue, you're right. It's exciting. It's not them. I just talked to the two German guys, and they told me wonderful news. They are actually investigators. They're here in the ship investigating a series of crimes that have been happening here. And my wife was just the last of these crimes. There were several of them before. So, it's not them.
What? They know that for sure?
Well, no, they are investigators.
Yeah.
So,
Who is it then?
well, first they suspected me, and then when I told them it's not possible, I wasn't here. They're suspecting that nice couple that they have a pull-down bed.
Couple with the pull-down bed. Why?
I don't know. I forgot to ask.
Well, I don't think it's them.
What do you mean?
Well, this is somewhat embarrassing for you and me, actually.
Go on.
My husband, Honoré, you know we were on the voyage. We sailed with your wife. Well,
Yeah.
he was having an affair with your wife.
What do you mean?
I'm pretty certain of it, I'm sure. They were having an affair. I came back to the cabin, and I opened it really quietly, the door, and I saw them together. I was so shocked. I had to just stand there.
It must have been terrible for you.
Well, it was, but I think it's terrible for you as well.
But I don't understand. Why are you telling me all that now?
I have reason to believe that it could be my husband.
What do you mean? I mean, if he was having an affair with her, why should he want to kill her?
5 years ago. No.
Go on, I mean, don't be afraid.
My husband was having an affair with another woman, and she had an accidental crash, so they say. But my husband, being a mechanic, had the potential to rig up her car to have the crash.
Do you think he really did it?
And from the psychology I know, from observing him, I think that he projects his guilt somehow on these other women for leading him astray. And he has to eliminate them, he has to get rid of them, to get rid of his guilt. It's really scary.
He's much more likely to be the one, the murderer. Much more likely than the couple with the pull-down bed, the German suspect.
Well, what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Who's there?
Come in.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi, Deb.
Hi, Sue.
Hello, Sue.
I hope you don't mind us coming
Hello.
on such short notice.
Oh, come on in. We're just having a cup of tea. Would you like to join us?
Oh yes, please.
Okay.
Come on, sit down. Have a seat.
Thank you.
But before you sit down, you have to see our bed. This is one of the wonders of this ship.
Wow.
You can even try it out if you like.
Can I?
Sure.
Oh, please, please, please. Yes. The famous pull-down bed. That's wonderful. You could have a corpse in there, can't you?
A corpse?
Yes.
How morbid. So, how's your voyage been so far?
Well, it's certainly been different for me.
Different?
Yes.
How do you mean that?
Oh, so a few things have been happening.
Well, it's been pretty quiet for us, hasn't it?
Yeah, just a perfect business trip.
Well, unlike last year, I presume.
What do you mean last year?
Last
Well, he told me at the dinner table that you were in the same trip last year, the same journey.
Yes.
Didn't you notice anything different happening?
No. What do you
I
mean
don't think
different? I don't know what you could be talking about.
Well, to tell you the truth, my wife was in the same journey. and she was murdered.
Murdered? Which one was your wife?
She was a French woman with straight, short hair. Brown.
I remember her. Do you remember her?
Kind of.
We didn't notice she disappeared.
No.
No.
Nobody told us. We didn't know anything about it. How did that happen?
Apparently, she dived into the empty swimming pool, but it's quite hard to believe, isn't it?
It's very hard to believe. How do you know it was a murder?
Well, I've been talking to those two strange characters who've been wandering around the ship. Actually, they are inspectors. They came here to investigate a series of murders who have been happening in the ship. And my wife was the last murder. And they were hired especially from Germany to come and have a look and investigate. So.
Hast du das gewusst? 2 deutsche Kommissare an Bord? Das habe ich nicht gewusst. Ich habe die 2 Typen gesehen, aber ich habe nicht gewusst, dass es Deutsche sind.
Das ist mir überhaupt nicht aufgefallen, dass die Deutsche sind.
Komisch.
Oh, are you German as well?
Oh no, my husband's German.
Wir dürfen nicht so viel erzählen. Er darf nicht wissen, dass wir Deutsch reden. Er darf nicht wissen, dass wir über die Deutschen Bescheid wissen. Ja?
Okay.
Vielleicht, ich hoffe nicht, dass niemand versteht, das Deutsch, über die Affäre damals. Und
When did it happen?
It was
The murder.
the night before the ship arrived in Shanghai.
Well, that's why we don't know anything about it. We left ship 2 days before.
Oh, I see. Where did you get off?
In Xiamen, on the coast. We
Oh, I
decided we
see.
wanted to get off there and take the train inland.
Oh, I see. So it didn't go through the whole journey.
No.
Oh.
What an awful thing, though.
Hello. I just had news. Your suspicions on the nice couple with the pull-down bed are unfounded. We've just been talking to them. They got off the ship before the crime was actually committed. So, they're out. But I've been talking to Sue, and she told me incredible things about her husband. So we suspect that it might have been him. She'll come here later and she'll tell you all about it.
I don't know about your suspicion, but what about Sonia?
What? My wife?
Yeah?
Her what?
The necklace. Find the necklace and you know about the killer.
Did he tell you?
Sue!
Nelson!
Gosh, I was so frightened. Yes, I was frightened.
But why, Nelson? Fear is what it's all about.
What you're talking about doesn't make any sense.
You've got to learn to love it.
Oh my god. The necklace. Oh, you're the killer!
Of course I am, foolish Nelson.
Ah!